Welcome everyone back to North to Prem. In today's episode, we have two fixtures. We're at home to Barcelona in the Champions League, and then we're at home to West Ham in the Champions League. Since you last left us, we've been okay. We've been pretty good. I mean, you look at that, you think, yeah, we've been really good, but I think there's a couple, kind of disappointing results in there. So where did we last leave? It was Everton, Real Madrid in it, so we haven't actually played that much. In the league, we've been okay. So we beat Villa pretty comfortably. We beat Sunderland. We actually went a goal down, and we were actually really struggling until they got a man sent off. We did turn it around with a 3-1 win in the end. We beat Southampton very comfortably. Actually, saying that, we needed... No, what am I talking about? Again, we were 1-0 down, and we needed a 90th and 93rd minute goal to get us the win. We actually needed a 90th minute winner. So we actually haven't been that good. We were then 2-0 up in the league to Leicester, who were down in God knows what. Well, they were lower before that. I think they were like 16th. And they scored two. It was an own goal as well. It was really awful. In the Champions League, we drew with PSV. So I guess like dynamics are good because results have been good, but I don't think we've been that good. I think we've actually been a little bit lucky. In the league, we are very much in the title race. We were top of the league before that Leicester game. Unfortunately, the draw did put us down into third. Liverpool have 1 point ahead of us, and then Newcastle are actually flying, have 2 points ahead of us. This guy, Karim Kanate, who must be at Salzburg in real life, I guess. Yeah, he must be at Salzburg in real life. He's flying. They only paid 27.5. It's took him a while to get going, but last couple of seasons, I mean this season especially, he is flying. He looks like a good player. He's got really good physicals. I don't know. We have created a bit of a gap between United and City, so we seem to be getting away from there. No one's unbeaten anymore. Liverpool have lost. Newcastle have lost twice. They tend to only lose to the good teams. Looking at their wins, they haven't. I mean, Chelsea aren't very good this season. Tottenham again not that great. So they haven't played. They haven't played us yet. But they've also not really played Man United or. I guess that's it really. I guess that's the rest of the good teams. So we've really not done well against any. We've not really had a tough game yet. We lost to United, and that's really the only tough game yet. So I'm a little bit worried. We've not played Newcastle. We've not played Liverpool. We've not played City. So it is a little bit worrying. I don't know if we'll win the league this year. I think we could, but I don't know. I don't think we're going to run away with it. So it should at least be interesting. But we are going to kick off with the Champions League, where we are actually down in 17th. Barcelona. Where are Barcelona? Barcelona are actually down in 22nd. They've only won one game so far. They've had some tough fixtures as well. Those are 4 tough games. We haven't had it as bad. But I guess we had Juve in there. It's been tough. It has been tough. So this is the team that we're going for. Actually, no, it isn't. We will put Bruninho in. But this is the team we're going to go for the fixture against Barcelona. We've got Costa in goal, a back four of Vieira, Saliba, Bicciabu, Amer, Dedic, Rice, and Udrago in the middle. Bruninho, Pedri, Martinelli, and Ferguson up top. We will chuck Fati on for Saka and give him a rest. So, yeah, it's okay. It's going okay. But it could be going better. I definitely do feel like it could be going better. I don't know. We've messed around with the face cam stuff as well. I've got like a little circle around me. I'm a circle now. I'm not just a square. I think that cuts out a lot of the background, and obviously the background's really not that interesting. So hopefully that looks a bit better. Like I say, it's all still a work in process. A work in progress. Actually looks a little bit off center, but I won't worry about it too much. I do think I need to do some sort of lighting or filtering kind of thing, because it looks a little bit bland. It looks very much like a webcam, and it is a webcam, so that's probably why. But I do think maybe I could do some sort of filtering, or find what are the best settings for a webcam on OBS or something. But it's not professional. I don't have professional lighting or anything like that. We're just getting going, aren't we? So we'll figure it all out. But for now, yeah, it was only a £20 webcam off Amazon USB, so it was really easy to set up. So we needed webcam. I'm already feeling more comfortable in front of the camera, so hopefully that will be good. But not a great start here. We haven't really seen anything so far. It's only been 15 minutes though, so we'll give it a second. But it looks like it is going to be two decent teams. You would expect Barcelona to give us a good game. I mean, that's a very bad touch from Bruninho, but it's a great touch from Rice, who can play it in, but unfortunately, it just ended up being more like a shot, and it was well parried by the Barcelona goalkeeper. Weirdly enough, Dedic is actually retired from international play at 29. That seems quite young to retire. I know that players do tend to retire from internationally younger than their club career, but that is crazy. I prefer the Pepe way, where you've retired from club football, but you're going to finish your international career. Just as an aside, I do have 2 cats. They are very hard to keep out of the room. So if they ever jump up on the face cam, I guess that's a laugh, isn't it? So don't worry about it. But yeah, just one of the cats has just walked in. So seems like she's just going to sit under the table though, so that's all right. Yeah, so if a cat just jumps up onto the screen, sometimes they jump up and they knock the mic over, and I usually just cut it out. But yeah, don't worry about it. Well, I don't know where she's going now. Nothing's happening in this game. Why? I feel like every time... I feel like I'm too far away from the mic here. Every time... She's just moaning about something. Every time we come back for a game, it's just no action. I thought... Why did Ferguson play it back? I know it was a tight angle, but he could have just went for the effort there, and he didn't. It was really disappointing from Ferguson. Yeah, I don't know. I think we've been okay. It's just... Maybe the system needs changing. Maybe we need to go more attacking, because I just think we're... I don't know. I don't know what we're missing. Maybe a left-footed left-back would be good. That might help. Being a bit more creative. Other than that, I don't really know what it would be that we're missing. Ardagula's been really good, so we're going to bring Ardagula on. We'll bring him on the right. It's not his preferred position, but he's been pretty good. As of late, scored some important goals, so we'll give him a go. I mean, there's nothing happening in this game. I feel like every time we come back for an episode, we're picking the wrong games because nothing's happening in them. I think we need another striker. Not that Ferguson's been bad, but we don't really have a backup. I think Cruz was meant to be the backup. He's not really kicked on. To be honest, he never really has a good game. Saying that, we're going to bring him on here. But yeah, he's just not really doing it at the minute. I mean, nothing's really happening in this game. I have put a 4-2-4 on to mess with that and see how that goes. So we'll give that a go for the last, 25 or so minutes. We'll put Ferguson at pressing forward. Cruz is an advanced forward. That is his role. So this should suit him. Gula on the left, and Pedri can play out wide. So that's more than good enough. So we'll try that for the last 25. See how that fares. I mean, a draw against Barca isn't terrible, but I'd rather just go for a win. I'd rather just change it up as well, because we've just seen absolutely nothing in this game. We don't want to lose, though, and we are a goal down. So that was a good tactical change. Victor Roque, nice one, mate. He's just put Barcelona 1-0 up. We need to make some changes. Let's get Kirpker on. We haven't seen him for a little bit. Let's get Gavi? No, let's get Ansu Fati on. He's going to be a better winger. We'll stick with the formation, why not? And we'll bring Gavi on for Udrago, because Udrago's looking tired as well. Yeah, I don't know. There's just something missing from this team. We just don't seem to be... we don't seem to be as good as I would expect us to be. Based on the players that we've got, and how much I've achieved with much worse squads than this, I think we should be winning games very, very comfortably. Now, I don't know. It could just be something as simple as, get a left-footed... Oh, Ferguson, that's a quality finish. Okay, maybe this is the formation. Maybe we need to... I mean, I guess we did go goal down as well, but maybe we need to give this a bit more of a try, rather than just... sticking with the 4-2-3-1. Maybe the 4-2-3-1 has just ran its course. It seems like in North to Prem we've just gone back and forth between these two formations, and anytime one of them is starting to get a little bit stale, we just hit the other one, and it seems to work. But this definitely seems to be working, as Gula puts us 2-1 up against his former rival. He's scored some important goals, this Ardagula. I tell you what, it's Arsenal 2, Barcelona 1, and all of a sudden we're back in front. And I really wasn't expecting this after going a goal down, because we were looking worse for it. So I think we'll have to give it a try. We'll have to give this 4-2-3-1 a try. Fatty now also trying to get a goal against his, not his former rival, his actual former club, but unfortunately nothing happens with it. I do think we'll try Cruz, obviously, as a starter. Pedri probably the one to get dropped. I don't know why I've went on here. We can't make any changes. But yeah, I mean, it looks good. I think Ferguson might benefit from having a strike partnership as well. I've just zoomed in and I didn't want to. I don't know what the default was. Anyway, hopefully it resets every game. Yeah, I think we'll give this a go. I think we'll try the 4-2-4. We'll go with 2 up top. Cruz is through. Cruz is finished, and that's his first goal in the Champions League, I think. I think it is, but he's looking better now. He definitely looks better in this too. He's quick. Yeah, that's what I want to see. All right, this has convinced me because we've had a really good. I mean, besides the original conceding of the goal, we've actually been really good since we swapped. So I'm going to try this. We'll try the 4-2-4 from now on, which probably means we have one too many attacking mids and probably not enough people that can play striker. But it might not be forever, so we won't worry too much. I definitely think another striker would be good though. I do think that. But anyway, a good result in the end, 3-1 win, and that should really help us in qualifying for the Champions League properly. So for our second game of the episode, we are at home to West Ham, and we are going to go with the 4-2-4, and this is the team that we're going to go for. We've got Costa in goal, a back four of Vieira, Saliba, Bichuabu, and Dedic. Declan Rice and Udrago in the middle, Saka and Martinelli on the wing, and then Ferguson and Cruz up top. Branthwaite is injured. He's going to be out for about 2 weeks to a month, and the rest of the bench remains as is. So we're going to go with the 4-2-4. West Ham's probably a good litmus test for it because they're not the worst team in the league, but they're definitely not so good that they would probably beat us regardless of whatever we played. I watched the video back of what I just recorded just to see how it looked with the little ring thing, and as I was skipping through I noticed one of my cats was just jumping on the table in the background, so you might see some cameos from the cats. That was Akasha, so if you want to put a comment in thinking how amazing she is or whatever, I don't know. If that's the kind of thing that you like. If you like a cat, then let me know. But yeah, I mean, you'll probably start to see them in the background now that we're doing face cam. They are annoying creatures. They will just come in anytime they please and get in my way. But we love them anyway. But anyway, yeah, so we'll try the 4-2-4. I need to stop saying but we'll try the 4-2-4, and hopefully it can lead to some better results. And like I say, it's not been bad. We've not been bad, but I think it can be better. And Evan Ferguson's got us ahead there. I think these two as a two could definitely cook. If we were to lose one to injury, I think we'd probably still want a two. I just don't. Cruz just isn't a striker. He's not a pressing forward. He just has not performed well there. He's really not performed well out wide as well, and he's such a good player. So if we have to change system to kind of accommodate that, I think it's worth it because he in the right system should be a very, very good player. And I do think we look a little bit more attacking. I think we've got a little bit more space given to each because we've got two strikers. I'll be honest, I don't think the attacking mids were doing all that much. Yeah, they weren't doing loads. And I guess we've got players who can play up front as an advanced forward. Martinelli could play there. Fatty could play there. I could imagine Gula could play there too. I don't know if Pedri could. But I think we've got players there. So if we do have to take one of these off, then I think we'll be okay. Dedic, that's not really what we want to be seeing now, is it? We definitely don't want to see you doing that. We want to see you running down the wing, getting the ball in the box, not having a wild pop shot from nowhere. But good ball in from Saka, and it's Thiago Vieira, not that detective. Vieira has got the goal, and that's a great goal. That's such a good cross from Saka. It's almost like watching him against United when he was putting all them crosses in. What a weird game that was. I don't get to watch too much Premier League football, but it was on Prime. So we'll bring Bruninho on because Cruz is injured. We'll give Bruninho a go. He could be someone that might do okay as an advanced forward as well. He's pretty sharp, so he might be okay. I think, to be honest, speed's like the biggest thing for being an advanced forward. That is a very poor save from the West Ham goalkeeper, straight at him, and he's parried it out for a corner. So hopefully this can be good for us. I promise I don't just wear the same clothes every day. I just happen to have been wearing the same hoodie for two of these. Hopefully you'll start to see some different things. I might look into getting some things, you know, maybe like if I'm managing Arsenal, I should be wearing like a Arsenal shirt or something. But then I'd have to buy a shirt for every team, and that's a lot of money. So I probably won't do that. I probably won't be putting a suit on. I'm not that much into it. I'm not that kind of guy. I mean, maybe for a cup final, maybe, but yeah, probably not. I have to get a suit first if I do that. Yeah, we'll just make the one change. Things are going well. I do think this is the way we're going to go from now on. 4-2-4. I think this will suit us quite nicely. And like I say, if we need to switch over, I mean, West Ham haven't had a shot yet, so clearly that extra man up front is helping in terms of, you know, being able to actually press and put the pressure on. That's a wonderful turn from Saka. Oh, I thought it was a terrible miss. It was actually a really good save from the West Ham goalkeeper. To be fair, it was almost like a Cruyff turn from Saka. Good ball whipped in, but no one really committing to it. I do think he's going to be offside here. Yeah, he was offside. That made sense. 2-0, 30 minutes to go. We don't want to make too many changes and mess things up. Bruninho on the free kick, plays it short to Fatty. Wow. I thought he was going to go for an effort. No, it's definitely onside. He definitely looked onside. I thought he was going to go for an effort there, but it was actually a really good ball into Evan Ferguson, who has scored a lot of his goals in the air, which is probably to be expected with Ferguson. But he's flying now, and he's definitely looking like a good signing. We will make a couple more changes. We'll bring Gula on. We'll bring Pedri on for Ferguson. Chuck Fatty up top. Is he better? Yeah, they're both kind of bad as pressing forward, so we'll just leave him. One of them there. We'll bring Gavi on. Do we bring Gavi on? Yeah, let's bring Gavi on. I don't like to change the back line. I don't mind changing a full-back. I never change centre-backs. I always think if you change centre-backs, you concede. It just seems to happen. Anyway, great ball in. Saliba probably should be finishing that, to be totally honest with you, but decent effort. You know, he got it in. We got it. Yeah, we got a good ball in, so that's the main thing. We're doing well. I think, yeah, this looks much better. We've just seemed so much more dominant. Maybe the 4-2-3-1 was just one too many midfielders. I thought Fatty had done really well there on the turn, but unfortunately not. We do go top of the league with this result. I'm assuming one of Liverpool or Newcastle will win, so it's probably going to be short-lived, but it is nice to be up there. Gula with the free kick. It's a good free kick as well. You know what? Their goalkeeper made some poor saves earlier, but he's made some very good saves since then. Bruninho with the corner to whip in, and Rice will get on the end of it. I thought he crossed the line there. Personally, I think he went over the line there, but we'll leave it. We'll leave it for now. We're winning 3-0. If we were 0-0 and that didn't get given, I don't know. Looked over the line to me. Anyway, Gavi, really good stuff there. Great ball up to Bruninho, by the way, who's still going with it. Go on, Bruninho, son. Whips it in. Pedri, Gula. Oh, that would have been quality. I don't know what that weird little noise was. That was honestly one of the best moves in Football Manager I think I've ever seen. That was unbelievable. West Ham are in the same highlight, going to go up at the other end and score. No, they're not, because Vieira cuts it out. And it's still going. Pedri. This is end-to-end stuff, this. Pedri, looking for an option, finds Bruninho. Terrible finish. Awful finish. And it goes wide of the post. That was a crazy highlight. Look at the stats, man. We are bossing it with this new formation. We are killing it. Very good. Yeah, we are sticking with this. You can't see a performance like that and think, yeah, we'll go back to the 4-2-3-1 because we know it. No, that was unreal. We must have been on the early kickoff there. Very good stuff. We do go top. Crew's only going to miss a couple games. Brighton gets some money, but that's fine. He is on fire. Evan Ferguson. What a man. I'm trying to look at his stats. 10 and 13 in the league. Pure boss, man. Second top scorer in the league. Haaland is a nutter. 10 in 12, 31 in 30. Good God, man. Look at these numbers. He's so disrespected in real life. People don't think of him as like this unbelievable player. I've never known a goal scorer like it besides, Messi and Ronaldo. I didn't realise the City game was after it. Maybe we should have just skipped West Ham and done Barca City. Ah, well. We're not going to do it now because we've already done those games. Right, so I'm thinking probably Liverpool, Tottenham. That would be a nice 2. We don't need to see the League Cup. So I think Liverpool, Tottenham will be where we come back. So yeah, we'll leave it there. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode of North to Prem. If you've got any tips for how to improve sort of quality of face cams or some sort of filters or effects or anything to improve the lighting and maybe like the sharpness or whatever the wording would be, just to make it look better essentially, then let me know. Otherwise, let me know if you're enjoying the series, and I'll see you all for more North to Prem very soon.